thin floaters, in solitude, a little happy, quirky, bouncy observer whose favorite adjective is goony, and who likes to sing rounds like Dona Nobis Pacem with Sylvie Spiewak. Some of you might not just like me for that. Some of you might think I'm too annoying, too happy. You might not get why I do or say things that I do or say, but who cares? You accept me as I am because, frankly, you have no choice. And you all like singing rounds with me, too. I know it because about 10 of you skipped the beginning of Bio to have a sing-along in the passageway. I think when you know someone for so long, it's hard not to love them. You might hate their personality, or even loathe their outlook on life, but you love them because they understand you and you have let down your guard to them. I've done that here. Most of us have, and so we're finally ourselves. A good portion of the days we've even been alive, we have been at Baldwin. Especially the lifers, Caitlin, Becca. I have to wonder what it was we were all doing there for so long. But I've seen a lot of good things. I now know what a good friend is, what a good teacher is. I like how we don't shower or shave. I like how we're not ashamed to hog down unprecedented amounts of food in one day. I like how we can sing and dance and act like fools until Mr. Pethick asks us if we're on drugs and then proceeds to tell an incoherent story of his own. I like most of the teaching here, and I just like all of you. I'm glad we're molded into outspoken citizens who try not to be that rude or pushy about our beliefs. And I'm glad that we gradually have grown to care about learning for ourselves, not just for the college transcript. I sure didn't used to care. In 8th grade, I had to compose a brief little letter explaining why I wanted to move up to the honors math class. I was really annoyed with it, so I wrote a little fake letter explaining my true feelings. My mother saved it because she thought it was hilarious. I hope it doesn't offend anyone. It was the truth at the time. Dear Miss Smultreed, I only want to be in the dumb honors math class so that I can have a dumb challenge that will look good for dumb college. A more formal letter sufficed, along with the help of Miss Smultreed, one of many teachers who I'd like to thank for always being on our side, steering us in the right direction and amusing us with her subtle, harmless sense of humor. She allowed me to enter honors math and led me to appreciate that dumb challenge for real. In the words of Signora Cesario, our true character is revealed only after we're admitted to college. I agree, only enough to say that we like to have a lot more fun than we usually do. We like things that are peaceful, relaxed, and happy, and we just like talking to each other. When I look in the lounge at that map with the tacks on it, that has been around for so many years, indicating where we'll all be going to college, I get weird pangs of unease, excitement and unease. There are a bunch of tacks clumped around here, Philadelphia, DC, New York, and then there are those few. Alex Ahrens in LA, Kieran Kennedy becoming an architect all the way out in St. Louis, Missouri, Molly Neeson meditating in Ohio, Zoe Cunningham flying planes down in Florida, and then little old me up in New Hampshire doing who knows what, figuring myself out. Looking at those tacks, it's like we're the balls on a pool table, in a perfect little formation nestled in the little case of Baldwin's walls, our safe little senior lounge. And we're just lying there just for one last moment before some billiard shark enters the room to take his first shot. When you hear that music at the end of the ceremony, that's it. That's the shot. The little white ball will roll towards the pyramid just like we in our long white dresses will parade back down the aisle, unmarried. And we'll break. We'll spread our humor, intellect, honor, and for some of us, poor hygiene, across the country. It will be interesting to see who is going to recreate themselves, who is going to attain a deeper understanding of who they truly are, who is going to remain exactly as they are now. Who of us will really keep in touch, or will we all just resort to stalking each other's tagged Facebook photos? I, for one, will remember a handful of you when I get dressed every morning in your hand-me-down clothes. Thank you very much for those, by the way. Harrison, Marielle, Sean. Most of us have always had a few friends, or one friend, who we have been closest to. friends who have always been there for us. But still, at the same time, this grade has been a cohesive unit. We really do stick together like one, as corny as it sounds, whether it's that group hug at the end of our senior song on the last day of school, or whether it's our ability to hoard and care for a contraband albino rodent in the lounge all year. And though poor Snowflake was hamster-napped by Miss Gephardt, he lives on as a symbol of our unity. We had years and years to warm up to each other here, and we don't have as much time at the next place, wherever it is. So no hesitation. Be you from the beginning. There's no time to be shy. We're Baldwin girls. Baldwin girls, too cool to hide. So, I do. I do. I will not have you nor hold you till death do us part. But I do love you. My classmates and teachers, my friends, the people I have seen every day for the past 9 years. I love you because in your presence, with your delicate, subtle, and perhaps inadvertent influence, I'm fairly certain that I was able to prove the Episcopal Academy wrong. I, the young little pipsqueak of the grade, I have 48 friends. I'm not all that weird, and I'm happy. So I wish you all every real happiness there is, and I thank you.